we see him going to the bottom there.
All right, so now we got a potential 2 attacks. This turn, but I feel like we'd probably looking at doing something different with this turn. It'd be interesting. So we got 6 Dawn for the Marco. We're gonna attack 5. If an empty 5, it's not gonna threaten any damage, but it does get the chopper effect going. We're gonna get the was this PB1 chopper down?
Yeah, I think it's EBO1. Yeah,
EBO1. EBO1 chopper down, and we're gonna use our full 6 Dawn to get the new Trafalgar Law, I believe.
Yeah.
And this card, I think this is probably one of the, for me, has been the card not talked about enough. It doesn't go into any deck like right away. I think it's its problem. Like like the traits are a little awkward. I know there's the punk. Like the biggest thing is like the punk trait goes into some of the like I don't know, like the red Sanji deck, I think is the big thing. But it's just good generic red card. It feels like.
It really is. Yeah, a lot of reduction there, a lot of protection from removal. 7K stat line, just really nice. And
some more One Piece action. See you guys then.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into round 7 here, and we have a honestly pretty interesting leader, undefeated right now, to feature on this match. We have
X1.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got a correction. X1. Okay, I thought it was undefeated, but still very interesting to see this character or this leader even X1 at this point. But we have Black Yellow Koala and going up against Green Zoro, so pretty interesting nonetheless. And I think that the leader effect could be really nice against this Green Zoro leader. So we'll see. We'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah, no, the koala, like, I mean, Zoro is...
Okay, guys, you just heard it. We are going to see Koala against a Green Zoro, and to be honest, I think Koala has a huge problem because the only 8-cost character you are going to see from Zoro is Mihawk. So as a Zoro player, you can just say, okay, I don't play Mihawk, and the Koala ability is not going to trigger. So I would say that's definitely a win for Zoro, and Zoro is going to take this game. But let's see, and there is another advertising, I cannot believe it. The advertising politics is crazy. And why are they putting the advertising right in the match? Why not when the break is there? So stay tuned, guys. It should just take 1 minute, and then we are back in the game. Koala against Green Zoro. Okay, alrighty, we are back. So Koala managed to play Morley, and David on Zoro is going to play now the forecast, which allows him to rest a character and put 3 rested dons to the leader. Now he's going to swing 9 into Morley, and he just protects it. He could technically swing again into Morley because Morley is an 8k character, but he decides to go into leader. So he's playing out Robin, which allows, which says, okay, you need to trash a card, but your opponent needs to trash 2 cards out of hand. And he's going into life with 5k, and Zoro is just taking these 5 passes to Zoro. Now we are on 7 don. So maybe we are going to see a 5-cost Tashigi. It could also search. One cost to search. Any slash character. Is he going to take Mihawk? He's still on 5 life, so Mihawk could be next turn a possibility, but he's going for Mihawk. Yes, he just took Mihawk. Means 6 zones left. What's the play here? Okay, he just goes straight into Morley, and then another swing. Koala is down to 1 life. Could be a very fast match. I mean, he has also the 3-cost event twice in hand. Okay, with Dragon, he maybe can heal up one if you have Kuma. There is a Kuma in Trash. Yes, he is putting this 3 to the bottom of the deck and cheating out Kuma, alright? Does he go for Kuma? Maybe thinking about Robin. No, there is the Kuma. So Trash 1 card out of hand and heal up to 1 life. Now swings into leader, draws out of leader ability 1 card. And that is an easy counter, 1k counter with Cavendish. Now we are on 9 dons. So you could play Mihawk because you are on 4 life, which is totally fine. And then just go for it. I mean, yes, you go down to 3 life, but you're still on a very decent spot as a Zoro player. So he swings pretty high. And uses the event to swing another one. Wow, that was very strong. Okay, we have now the chat is saying that Green Zoro is going to win this game, and I totally agree with that one guy who... Oh, okay. Or with the one girl who took Zoro. Another heavy dragon coming into play to play Robin. So trash 1 card, and the opponent needs to trash 2 more cards out of hand. This could be the 4 cost, and I mean, Mihawk. Are you going to play Mihawk next turn with 3 life? Maybe. You definitely want to keep the 3 cost event, and he is choosing the 2 cost blocker, attacks with leader, and draw a card. There's a 2k, now swings 8 with dragon. He needs to take that and pass. Now we see the draw from Zoro. He's going now to 10 Don. So I don't see here to play Mihawk, because Mihawk, if you play Mihawk, you need to take 1 life. You go down to 1 life. That's not the right decision. Maybe you should have get rid of Mihawk and keep one of the 1Ks. He could go for board, just let 3 dons up and swing 12 into dragon, and then twice into life, because with 3 cards left in hand, he definitely needs to use both blockers. I don't see any world where he can counter out one of these 12Ks, even if you have 1 event in hand. That's not enough for Flavio. So David, what's the plan? What is David going to show us? He's opting to play Tashigi. Rest one of the blockers. Okay. I agree with that. Get 3 dons under the leader. Now he could put 2 more dons under the leader and swing into... That's 10k, I would say swing into Robin. But he's going for Dragon, which is also totally fine. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Because now he can not use lead ability and he already counted out the attack. He could use the 3 remaining Dawn to restand him with the event card, but are you really want to do that? Okay, someone really believes in Koala because one guy chooses one guy chooses on the Ronald Willie. Hello, Roland. One of you believes in Koala, but maybe now could. Oh my god. He swings into life. There's a 2k and now put everything down to Kuma? No? Okay, he's thinking. Why not swinging, going all in with Kuma? And oh my god. Koala. Wait. Yeah, Koala took the win. Koala made it and just beat it. Green Sorrow. That's. I mean, it was this 2-cost event which was very, very strong. So well played from the Koala player. I'm impressed. Well done. That's why he's. Black Vortex was. Yeah, Black Vortex was crazy. I didn't expect to see Black Vortex, but that was definitely the right play. And congrats to Flavio. He deserved definitely the win. Well played. Okay, so I think there will be now another break because this game took us just. It was pretty fast, 15 minutes. So the next game will be in around, let's say 30 minutes. So let's take a quick break, grab some snacks, something to drink, and you will see the next game in 30 minutes. See you guys.
Just having one of those early enough kind of presents a new problem for their opponent, and it's like, hey, I can just keep swinging 7, but also just keep attaching a bunch to my leader. So there's more likelihood of our green Zoro player putting Koala down to 1 life there. Even with the 2 blockers, that's when it starts to get a little dicey. You're like, okay, now like that restand effect and another Tashigi or something really might potentially get there. So, no.
Well, and again, Koala, like the back-to-back Robins, not back-to-back Robins, but the 2 Robins throughout the game, getting rid of 4 cards in total just for being played.
Huge.
It's just well played. It was just well played all around.
Yep. Could you imagine if it was similar to the 8-cost card E-Show in Black,
yes,
where it ripped 2 cards instead of your opponent choosing? Oh my god, that would be so good. I just want that dream to be a reality where we get more cards like that, where I just had so much fun playing that
gaming.
Yeah, I would just play that like back in Gecko Moria back in the day. And there was also that 2-cost event that it ran. The I can think
that's an
of
older
it.
card.
It is Negative Hollow, and that was so much fun. You would just be able to trash another card from your opponent's hand randomly, God, good times, man. Good times. Like we need
Different
more.
time.
We need more like hand destruction, like this Nico Robin we just saw.
Mhm.
You know, some of that where it would just be that's so fun. I always just enjoyed that. You know,
Yeah.
maybe that makes me like a what's the word? It's not a
Bad person.
Yeah, bad person is probably it. That's probably it. Yeah,
Unfun.
yeah. There's definitely a word for that, but I'm a terrible person.
Nah, I get it. It's definitely, as long as it's not too obstruct, because I think they do a good job of balancing those hand destruction cards where it's like,
Sure.
well, you have to have more than this many for this to matter or whatever. So like,
Yeah.
you're not having those effects and then leaving your opponent with one card in the game, or like for the rest of the game or something like.
Right. Yeah,
So
it's nothing crazy like that, but it can get interesting.
Yeah, and we're seeing more and more leaders like inadvertently draw more cards, right? Like there are characters effects that are drawing more cards, leader effects that are either playing stuff from trash or playing for free, so like it's actively giving you more cards anyway. So it's I think it could be a conversation piece to say that maybe we do need more of that kind of stuff in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a a hater against the idea. I just think it would be pretty fun, and it's not something that has overtly been what's the word, but like too abused in this game yet. So I would personally like to see a point where it can get to not like the point of abuse, but the point where it's like this is something we need to look out for. You know, like I have to keep this on my radar. I need to be aware that this can happen at any time, hopefully in multiple colors. You know, I like that it is currently mostly, since we have color identity in this game for the most part, it does tend to be more of like in the black cards than in any others. But there are some that are starting to get, that idea. And I'm like, I would love for just little bits and pieces to be sprinkled into some of the other colors. Yeah.
We're seeing that too. I mean, manipulating Dawn was always a red thing, but now like
Or
we're
purple.
seeing it in green. Or more like when I mean manipulating Dawn, I mean like moving it around.
Oh,
Right.
got you. Rested Dawn and stuff. Yeah.
We used to see that with red, and now it's seeing its way into like green and a couple of other colors. So
Yep. Yeah, you're right. No, 100%. And they can make it unique. Well, unique-ish to the identity of the existing colors. So it's been very fun to see how that has been progressing through some of the colors. And yeah, I mean, what a way to end round 7 though, ladies and gentlemen. Koala taking it right there against Green Zoro, one of the obviously more prevalent titans of the current meta. So you love to see an underdog win, but I will not lie to you guys. You're probably going to be seeing a lot of similar matchups, not as this previous one, but over the next 3 rounds. I do think that we're gonna get a total of what leaders we have left. We'll be able to give you guys that information, and just it's probably going to be a lot of the same leaders playing against one another.
yeah, for sure.
To go undefeated is it's a heck of a job. So but we'll see you guys soon, and we'll hop into round 8 very shortly.
Fantasievoll Halloween feiern lohnt sich. Niemand kann Halloween besser. Ab dem 20. Oktober Halloween Bonbon Mix für nur 4,99 Franken oder Raggold Spooky Skulls für nur 1,99 Franken. Halloween bei Lidl lohnt sich.
Okay, guys, seems like the next round is just going to start in about maybe 5 minutes, so we should just because I was just a little bit irritated because in the back we see a timer which is already running. So did the game already start? No. Are they not going to stream the next game? Would be a little bit confusing. So let's wait for 5 more minutes and then I think we should see the casters which are announcing the next round and the next matchup. In the meantime, if you are from America and you want to support a small streamer from Europe here back in Switzerland, make sure to subscribe and like the channel. We are just ahead 100 subscriptions, 5 more subscription left. So let's see. Okay, we are now 96, so 4 more subscription left. Let's see what the casters are going to tell us about the next matchup.
On was it blue purple Luffy and versus a silvers Rayleigh on the other side of the table here is going to be pretty.
I really appreciate it, Felicity. Thanks, brother.
What are your thoughts on this matchup, actually?
Oh my god, I think I know this guy on the left. He's a famous player, right, in America. He was also in Worlds Finals 2023 with Enel. And now he's on round 8 on stream, undefeated with UP Luffy. So let's see how he's going to handle Rayleigh. I think Rayleigh is a bad matchup for UP Luffy, right? Because Rayleigh is rush, he's pretty aggressive. And we all know Bello is quite strong again. UP. Okay, so Rayleigh just built a decent board with the 4-cost Luffy, which allows him to play to cheat out the 3-cost character. And Jonas is just going 6 into life and KOing with Gothred the Luffy character and gaining 1 more Don. Oh, I like that idea. You are chilling on a Saturday with a beer and some One Piece. Good day. I totally agree with you. And now here is around 1 a.m. in Switzerland. We had already regional here in Germany. So that's my second regional, which I'm going to stream today. And I need to say I love it. I love to commentate the games. Okay, so he's looking top 5 with Nami Search and definitely is going to grab the 4-cost Luffy. Just check what is he going to bottom deck. And okay, I think we are going to see the Luffy instantly played, right? But first of all, he's using the search event to... Oh, appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I guess you are from America, right? Okay, let's see. Is he showing the event? Yeah, he's pushing Nami, Sanji with 5k. What? And Jonas is going to take that. And there is the 4-cost Luffy, shows 2 events and going to cheat out. Brook, which allows him to attach 2 dons, right? Is it the on play attached to dons, Brook? No? Yes, it is. And there is a heavy 9k swing into leader, which is strong. Is Jing Hong Kim also a famous player in America? I think I don't saw him in any top table. So he just passes. Now Jonas is going to attach 1 don and swing into Sanji. On here you can draw a card. Oh, it looks very rough here, Jonas. There is the 5-cost Nami, which allows him to draw 3 cards, and he needs to put 2 cards at the top or bottom of the deck. So that's perfectly fine to stack with for Sanji, for the 9-cost Sanji. Or if you have some bad cards, you can just put it at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what Jonas is going to do. He's deeply thinking and he's opting to put it on top. So definitely something he's going to play out next turn with Sanji. And there's the pass. Now we should see at least 3 swings this turn for Kim. So what's the play here? He has 4-cost Luffy, some events. He's going to start pushing. No? He's going to play Buggy. He's going for Buggy just to grab another event. There is one. Oh, I think that's the unblockable event, right? I'm not a Rayleigh player, so I don't know all of these cards. But I think that's the unblockable event. So now he's going to push Brook, which means Brook is now 5k. Attach 1 don and just go 6 to see what is Jonas going to do. Does he have the 1k? Does he needs to use any don? But there is the Bonkley 1k counter. So if he attaches another don, Luffy should be on 6k, right? Because Luffy's ability is if there is 2 given dons, this character gains 2k power bar. He's going for Zoro, attach 1 don and 6. Another Bonkley 1k. And Jonas is helping him out to put the markers, which is very nice. So we see another 6k, and now there are the 2k counters, which tell us, okay, Jonas is now only, he has only 2k's in hand, or he's pretty brick, but there is another Sanji, crazy. 4 cards left. There is the lead ability. Looking top 5, we see a Sanji, so depends on what's on the top 5. We are maybe going to see a Sanji into, I see Usohachi, I see I think Vanda Bagua and something else, but there is I think there is nothing big to cheat out with Sanji. Okay, okay, that's another Sanji. So looks like this is a bottom deck stack. No, he puts on top to get the event. So refresh everything and draw for turn. Let's see. Okay, What's the plan? What's the next step? How are we going to handle this situation as a UP player? Start with a 6 into 3. He definitely is going to take that. Then there is the Sanji into Rosie. Okay, trash one event, sure. Draw 2 cards. He already know which cards he's going to draw. I think one of them must be Thunder Bagua. Restand 2 dons and pass the turn with 3 remaining don. And there is advertising. I cannot believe it. Oh, mid-game advertising is crazy. Okay, we are back in the game. So we see he pushed with the leadability buggy and attached 1 don to buggy, so we didn't miss a lot. Jonas is countering out with Gam Giant, and there is another 6k swing. What's the answer? Another 2k? I think he has. Yes, there is Usohachi. So Luffy is now on 6k, and that's the swing. Bro, I'm too how do you say, too broke. I'm too broke to get a premium. But maybe for the next stream, I totally agree with you, Kev. I should get premium. But there are so many premium things you need to get. I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, I have, well, I don't have YouTube Plus. But man, that's quite expensive. Life is quite expensive right now. Anyways, there is a 7k swings from Willy, which was counter out with a 2k. And now the Kid and Killer is coming down, which is technically now a 7k. Okay. And there is a 2k counter, which is fine. We saw a 7k swing. Now another buggy to look for a next event card. It takes the 2-cost event, and I think it should be a pass, right? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, if we just had Netflix, would be fine, but man, you have like 5 or 6 opportunities to subscribe. Okay, the chat is thinking Rayleigh is going to win with 67% who believes in Rayleigh, and I think I need to agree. Because he's still on 3 lives, 1 don is up. Jonas needs to find the line now to get through. Should you go for board? Should you go for live? I think board is the right decision. And we see a 9 into 5, which should be go through. Is there any world where you're trying to counter out a 9k in this situation? There is a world, because he's using 0-cost event, which is like what, 2k? Okay, I'm not very familiar with these Rayleigh events, so I'm not sure how he now managed to counter out. But seems to be like, wait, one of these events, it says like all of your opponent's characters are minus 1k, right? So let's see, we have a 6 or maybe 5k swing into buggy, which went through. And 2 more swings, maybe only 1 with Luffy. he's playing the 8-cost secret rare Luffy, which allows him, when attacking, trash one card, and you can put one character back to hand and attach one rested down to a character or your leader. So he swings 8 into Kitten Killer, right? Why not? Okay. I mean, you could also swing into the Luffy and put Kitten Killer back to the opponent's hand, but he chooses to do it in the opposite way, which is maybe fine. I mean, it's Jonas. He is round 8 undefeated, so this guy definitely know what he's going to do. And it went through another 8 into Sorrow, which is immediately countered out. And there is the pass. So well done from Jonas. Let's see how Rayleigh is going to answer. Okay, he starts with the leader push for Buggy. Buggy is now 5k. Attach one down and just go straight into leader for 6. Jonas is thinking. One down is still left. He has 1 life, 1 blocker. There's the 1k counter. So how is Kim going to handle the situation? Jin Hong Kim, that's a South Korean name, right? I'm asking because I was 2 months ago in Seoul, South Korea. And I think Kim is a very famous name there. I mean, for sure also in North Korea, but I don't think he's from the north part of Korea. Sounds like it, right? Thank you. So he's deeply thinking, what is the right decision here? He is going for the 2-cost event, no? That's another buggy, the SP buggy, and the buggy is able to look at top 5 and grab any event cards. He's going for Gum Mulgan, really? Yeah, you could KO Nami with Mulgan. Yes, he is opting for Mulgan. But even if he's managing to use Mulgan to KO Nami... Wait, what? That was... Okay. Huh? What happened now? Okay, maybe he thought he needs to put one down to Sorrow, but then he saw, okay, Buggy is already on 6k, because Mulgan says you need to have a 6k character to KO one of your opponent's characters, and now we are going to see a 6k. What's the right number? You have two attackers left and 4 done. Jonas has 1 card in hand, which is, let's say, the 2k or a giant. So that means he has 10k counter or he has 8k counter. What is the right number to attack? Swing just 6, just to see how he's going to react. And yes, oh, Jonas, oh my god, he just revealed the last card, which is a Gum Giant. But that means you just need to calculate that he has giant and maybe another 2k. So if you can manage to swing, okay. Oh yeah, giant draws 2 cards for sure. Oh man, he's looking at like poker cards, and that's it. He won the game. Wow, well done, Kim. Well played. But we need to say Rayleigh was definitely the favorite deck here. So congratulations to Kim, which is now in the next round undefeated. And Jonas, Jonas can still go to the top cut if he manages to win the next 2 games, right? So he's now 7-1. Next game would be 8-1, and the last game would be 9-1, and 9-1 is like for sure top cut. Well played, Kim. Okay. So that means how much time was left? We finished the game on 10 minutes. With overtime, we have 50 minutes. So the next game should start in 20 to 25 minutes. So I would say let's take a break. Again, grab some snacks and maybe another beer if you are still drinking. And yeah, see you guys.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I mean, unfortunately, yeah. I think honestly, on the clapback, I think Jonas probably could have won. Looking at the hand, there was probably a world with the giant attacks we had coming in. There's a world where Zelda just didn't have any counter because I think a lot of it got used and a lot of it were breaks in hand after that.
100%, 100%, and based off of I don't know what Jonas's top 5 would have looked like, but if he finds another 8-cost Luffy, then it's like assuredly game. Because then you have just multiple swings that can get to 7 higher, into like 8, 9, 10, 11. Like you just keep going. It's it's very, very good. But I mean, what a game! That was a great game.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we have we believe that next round will be the finals, so I think that we'll be seeing Zell in the finals. But we got to double check because I think that there might have been one other match, so we'll have to get back to you on that one really fast. But man, what a solid day so far, though. We've had some pretty crazy matches.
It's been really cool. But with that, we'll take it a break. We're going into our final match here tonight. So yeah, see you guys after the break, and we'll be to it.
Fantasievoll Halloween feiern lohnt sich. Niemand kann Halloween besser. Ab dem 20. Oktober Halloween Bonbon Mix für nur 4,99 Franken oder Raggold Spooky Skulls für nur 1,99 Franken. Halloween bei Lidl lohnt sich.
Okay, seems like the next round should start in maybe 5 minutes. Oh my god, is that atrocious? Is that guy in the red shirt? Can you see the guy in the red shirt? The left, is that atrocious? Wait, that's atrocious, right? Oh, hello, Aladdin. If you guys don't know Atrocious, or maybe I pronounced his name totally wrong, but if you don't know Atrocious, he is the reason why I am doing this, because I love to see his videos. He's doing mostly Japanese commentation. And yeah, that's Atrocious. Crazy. So if any of you knows Atrocious, just let some comments in the next of his live streams or videos, so maybe he can see that I saw him, something like that. What is this guy playing? I cannot see it, unfortunately. But yeah, shout out to Atrocious. Did I pronounce it? I didn't. I think I pronounced his name totally wrong. Let me check how to pronounce his name. I should Atrocious TCG. Let me check.
Atrocious TCG.
Atrocious TCG, right? Yeah, thank you, buddy. So crazy to see Atrocious not on stream. So I mean, he's now in some way on stream, but which table is he? Table 5? No, that's not table 5. That's something like 50, because in the front, maybe I think it's 41. So he should be around 50. So pretty strong. I'm sure he made a video what deck he's going to play. I'm just trying to find the video on his channel. Don't buy Pure B, play these instead. Finals. Did he posted something about what he's going to play for the regional in Los Angeles? Because I cannot find any information on YouTube. Yeah, maybe he posted something on Instagram or on X. Okay, now let's see what we are going to see.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finals of the Core TCG Regional held in Los Angeles. And honestly, we're in round 9. It's been a pretty crazy event so far. Some matches, like, absolutely wild how quickly they ended. Others, seem to, really go the distance.
Mhm.
And now we're here in the finals. We have Zell playing the Rayleigh that we just saw from the previous round, and green purple Luffy. Yes,
Which
I think was
is
being
Blake.
played by Blake. Yes.
Yep. We saw them, I think, I believe round 5. They also take it with the green purple Luffy, which is something you said. I think that was on your dartboard of like things that we would see here in the finals of like potentially.
I think it must be around 1024 if it's a normal regional. So here in Europe, mostly there are the 1024 regionals, but could be also 512. I'm not sure. Something around that. And we will see again the Rayleigh player, which just won against Jonas with Rayleigh, and he's playing against the GP Luffy, which we cannot really see because of the lightning. And I totally love the sleeves from his Dawn deck. the GP Luffy Don deck, so maybe that's his girlfriend, I'm not sure. That's very funny. Okay, we saw the new 2-cost Nami searcher, which made GP Luffy so much better. The consistency to search for your Sanji pudding is crazy. Yeah, I like the sleeves. Maybe that's why he had so much luck to be undefeated until round 9. So let's see, we have top 5 search with Boa Hancock, and he's opting to take the zero-cost, one of the zero-cost events. There are like 4, 5. And he passes, so that means 4 dawn turn for the GP Luffy, goes straight into life with a 5k swing, and for 4 we are going to see Zoro. Yes, there is the treasure rare Zoro, which allows him to check top 5. There is still no Sanji pudding. Did he manage to get Sanji pudding from the Mulligan? No. But man, this guy is playing high rarity. He is we just see 2 mangas, one in the search and one in hand, and he has also the alt art version of GER 2. So this guy is pretty locked in with GP Luffy. So he passed to Rayleigh back. Rayleigh shows the 2 events just to push Boa Hancock. Yeah, I mean, if this guy, if that's his girlfriend, he is already one of the winner in this day, but maybe, I don't know. I would say it's his girlfriend. There is Monkey D. Luffy, which allows him to play 3-cost Sanji, and now he's going for another 6k, which is going through. And there it is, Shakuyaki, to draw Monkey D. Luffy, so making sure that he is able to play back-to-back Luffy. So everything fine, and the problem is GP Luffy didn't manage to find pudding, Sanji pudding. Did he? No, maybe he has one in head, because I'm not very familiar with the alt art version of Sanji pudding. Okay, he's going 3 into Boa. Using the 1-cost event to rest Sanji and Luffy. Did he use the lead ability? He did use the lead ability. Wow. So he's down to 4 dawn, 3 are active. Playing Marigold, going in 6 into 4, which is going through, and a 6 into 3, which allows him to draw 1 card and pass a turn. So we know he has another 4-cost Luffy, so should be fine. He's on 4 life, no Sanji pudding yet. He's on a decent spot. Okay, 2 into 2, which went through. What's the next thing? Pushing Boha and going for Sorojuro, attaching 1 down because she's just 5 now. Yes, there is the attack into Zorojuro. He's going to counter out with Nami. Forecast. Luffy is going to be played with Sanji. Shows the 2 events. And attach 1 down to Rayleigh. He KOs. He trashes Boa to attach 2 more rested dons and go 8 into Zoro. Juro. Blake is using Thunder Bagua to protect Zoro and gain 1 rested don. So he is now on 7, if I'm not wrong. Did he now manage to see a Sanji pudding? No Sanji pudding. Oh man, that's very unfortunate. In this part of the game, you would love to have at least 1 such book, and you can see how he's trying to find another and 1 copy of Sanji pudding, and maybe he is now a little bit upset that he used the 2-cost Nami to protect. And what are you going to see here? Another 1-cost event just to clean the board, using again lead ability to be on 4 dons and 6k for the leader. So how is Blake going to handle this situation? I mean, since you used the event, you need to go for both, right? I don't see there any other play, but Kim has 2 dons still available. Is he going to use the 2 dons to protect the board? No, he takes a Sanji swing, grabs another card. Now we see a heavy swing. 10k into 6. We are using, I think that's just 2k, right? Then another 2k. And there is the pass. He's playing the search event, attach 1 don, look at top 5, and grab an event card or Luffy, right? There is Kid and Killer, which is... he can grab Kid and Killer? Okay. So now you guys know I have no idea how to play Rayleigh, because I don't know the card. I just know he has like 5 different 0-cost events. Are we going to see the Kid and Killer, which would be technically a 7k attacker? Okay, 75% in the chat believes that Rayleigh is going to win. And I will agree, Rayleigh seems to be the favorite deck in this matchup. But we need also to say Blake didn't manage to see any Sanji pudding. Man, that's pretty bad for this deck. So he's going for 8 into, okay, no, he's just thinking, okay, he's going to push Luffy up to 6. No, up to 8, because if there are 2 attached dons, he gains 2k, and with lead ability from Rayleigh, he's up to 8. Now he could swing another 8 into leader or into Zoro. He's going for lead. Oh, down to 0 life. There is Kid and Killer attached 2 dons, or rest 2 dons? Why rest 2 dons? Rest 2 dons, okay. to play the King Kong Gun Gatling, which pushes up to 3, so 10k into lead, and I think that's it, right? No, that's not it. He has a north counter, yes. 11k countered out, and there is the pass. But, I mean, look at the life, 0 life. Still no Sanji Pudding, and Kim is on 4 life, has 3 cards on board. Even if he is able to remove Kitten Killer and Luffy, there is still Shakuyaki, which can pushed by 2k. And if you are not able to remove all these characters and play out a blocker, you are cooked. Now it's 60% which believes in Luffy, and guys, I definitely agree with you. Luffy is going to get the game. Is there any world where he is able to get out of this situation? Swing 6, there is a 2k event. Ooh. Okay, he's going for the secret rare manga version of Luffy. Goes 7 into 5, opting not to use the ability. Then goes for another 7 into 6. That's definitely not enough. There is 2k. And there is the pass. So I think that's a GG. Is there any way to get out? No, I don't think so. So he's using lead ability. Pushes Luffy. Attached to Dance is now on 8. Then there is the Gangnam Giant. One down left. Still a decent hand, but thinking about the last dawn. I mean, you could attach also this dawn because 4 life. I can't believe this guy. Yeah, this guy's, that's a huge flex. I mean, he is also gold dawn. He's like GG. He's like carrying 2k just card value. Well played from Jin Hong Kim. He managed to win against both top meta decks, which were UP Luffy and GP Luffy, and he also played against a quite famous player like Jonas before. So very well played, strong. There's the advertising. Yeah, guys, you can see I don't have Twitch Premium, so that's why we see now some Swiss advertising for Halloween. But yes, well played from Kim. Let's see if we can see Atrocious again. Congrats, Kim.
Didn't see any of the cards that I.
If I got to play my game, maybe it would. Yeah,
exactly. You know. Yeah, he didn't really get to play the game his deck normally likes to. So, but we saw Blake win earlier in the day on stream. So you know he clearly was.
He knows how to. It got here. Yeah. So
yeah.
Definitely knows how to navigate.
He was crushing it. This guy ran the deck through the gauntlet, made it out to the finals, And obviously that means that you have a certain level of expertise to be able to make it that far undefeated, because
8-1 is not easy.
yeah, God knows I've only done it once.
Yeah.
And that was a
And that's-
fluke.
And that was one more than a lot of other people.
That was a
So-
fluke.
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
think with that said, this has been the Core TCG 1,000-person Los Angeles.
Yeah, we just heard it. It's 1,000 person, 1,024, I would assume.
Invite for our Bandai Card Fest in Las Vegas here in February. But if you guys are looking for more One Piece action and hosted by Core TCG of all things, we got another weekend coming up in November 8th through the 9th. It'll be a 2-day event for the One Piece card game tournament. Core TCG. It'll still be the PB02 or PB02 set.
Yeah, PRB.
And PRB02 set. And yeah, if you guys another chance to get people their invites, another chance to get stuff done. It's gonna be like once again, that's gonna be November 8th through the 9th. It's gonna be a 2-day event. And I hope a lot of people show up for that one, as you guys have done for this one, because Core and Android put on a great show, and it's a pleasure to get to work with them when I do. And yourself, Luffy.
Yeah, man, thank you, and same to you. Stage Zero, aka Android, always holding it down with great production. So big shout out to him, and thank you to Core TCG for having us be involved in this, but also just for hosting a great event. It seemed like they had everything under control. It was running really well.
Side events firing and everything.
Yeah, side events looking great, and they're doing OP13 out here. Oh my!
Yeah, you heard about that? Yeah, that
I was
great.
like, yo, wait a minute. That sounds super fun, man. Now I wish I wish I didn't live on the opposite side of the country. I would have 100% been there, but unfortunately,
Yes, Troches is he's a huge YouTuber. He has around almost 20k followers on YouTube, and he's mostly doing commentating. He's, I would say, like a smaller Eggman, but he's also covering the Japanese tournament, so that's why I like to watch him.
Ouch.
living quarters and stuff.
I'm not sure. Is the tournament now over? Is there no round 10 coming?
To those of you in the chat that watched it, whether you loved today's stream or you hated it, we appreciate
Thank you for
being
being here regardless.
Yeah, thank you for being here regardless. We appreciate that. And check out Core TCG on the socials. You know where to find them. You can find them on X. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Instagram. All that good stuff. And, again, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. That's going to be it for us. Take care. Peace.
Okay, guys, that means the event is over. Also, a huge thanks from my side. Thanks for being on my stream. If you want to check out the original stream, just go to the link in the description. I wish you a wonderful day there in America. Here in Europe, it's almost time to go to bed. We are at 1 a.m. and tomorrow we have here, if you want to watch on my channel, in about 8 hours, a regional, Top Cut regional, where also very famous players are around. So wish you a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and see you the next time.